Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm back at it. Nah, I'm not gonna play Smash this time. I got something to talk about here, alright? Can you believe what happened this morning? Oh my gosh, the reality is not setting in yet for me. I wanted to do, like, my first real segment on a new series that I wanted to do called Balls Deep. And it's where we discuss some serious topics, and just off the cuff, and with gameplay. Wow. Can you believe it? He single-handedly rewrote the electoral map. He took okay, if I can be realistic, I'm sorry if you guys hate me to say this, but listen, Hillary Clinton deserved to lose Wisconsin, and she deserved to lose Michigan. Okay? Michigan, the last time she stepped foot there, of course, was yesterday on the 7th with, as Trump put it, Beyonce. What the fuck? And Jay-Z and Bon Jovi, right? Now, as lit as that seems, before that, it's been a long time since she stepped foot in the state that I'm from, And Wisconsin, she thought she had it, where she didn't step foot in Wisconsin ever since the primaries, the Democratic primaries. On the note of the Democratic primaries, okay, let's talk Bernie Sanders. All of these people who are so upset about a Democrat not being in the White House should be upset at their own party because they are negligent for what happened to that man. The system was rigged against him. There was collusion with the Clinton campaign, perhaps not Secretary Clinton herself, maybe some campaign advisors. Regardless, they should be extremely upset about that, okay? My second point, Bernie Sanders sold his soul to the devil. I'm sorry. If he would have if he didn't accept the nomination for the Democratic presidential nomination, first and foremost, he would have gone down in history as the single most influential political figure to have not been nominated for the presidency. Wouldn't you agree? Here's the thing. He would have carried that momentum into 2020 for a re-election, and it would have once again been historic. Another thing, I really believe Bernie Sanders would have been he was already a national sensation, but he would have been more of one if you put a man like him in Greece or Turkey, perhaps even Belgium, but the United States political system really dicked over the Sanders campaign, and now we see him in a BMW i8 and a $700,000 plus lakefront house. So I would be extremely disappointed if I was a Sanders supporter. Okay, I believe in reason, and because I was 18, I wanted to exercise my first opportunity to vote. Because, I'm not going to have that opportunity until another 4 years, Man, I'll be 21 then. Shit. But, I just wanted to pick the most logical candidate. And here's what I believe what will happen with a Trump presidency. First and foremost, let's talk about checks and balances. I know a lot of people are concerned that the Senate, the House, and perhaps even the Supreme Court will now be controlled by the Republicans alongside the Oval Office. This hasn't been done since 1928, okay? And look what happens when the left loses this kind of influence. There seems to be this extremely inflammatory response, and I can't help but think that, they preach tolerance, but they're so upset by this. What needs to happen What really needs to happen is, honestly, we need to quell, and I think Mr. Trump will do a good job of once and for all shutting down the mainstream media and honestly just feeding this rhetoric to from both left and right-wing media outlets, okay? I hate Fox and I hate CNN. Don't even get me started on Rachel Maddow. And oh my gosh, it fed my soul when I saw the Young Turks and how upset they were. Okay, I think alternative media will start to be on the come up because political pundits, pollsters lost all their credibility yesterday from the left and right. You know, you see that with Fox News saying Trump's chance of winning is very minute, and then you have the left really trying to talk up and bolster and artificially inflating people's expectations only to really disappoint them. I think what we're seeing now, obviously, you've heard it being said by anybody and everybody who is honestly logical with it all, saying that the political elite are out of touch with the American people. And you know what? I kind of agree with that, but that's how you feel with economics when it comes to free trade and globalism and expansion, outsourcing, etc., or nationalism and keeping things domestic with investment. I think what is even more important to talk about is that Trump cannot and will not ever literally deport people. He doesn't have that kind of influence as a president. What was another thing he said he wanted to do? For instance, this is going to get a little bit controversial, but anything to do with abortion and especially gay nuptial rights, gay nuptial rights will never ever get reversed. Gay marriage will be set in stone. That cannot be, the process to get that repealed would take forever and will not ever get passed because of the checks and balances. Okay, we're not talking a landslide victory in the Senate and House for Republicans. They are a majority. That does not mean they can do whatever they want whenever they want. And, perhaps bring religion back into the Constitution. I don't think that stuff can happen. The thing I am the most disappointed about with Secretary Clinton is not her dishonest pivoting of the subject of her emails. Can you imagine sitting at Hillary Clinton's headquarters for 6+ hours? 6+ hours being surrounded by all this media, all of these reports. You're getting really excited. I don't think of these people as being misguided or anything bad. They're just patriotic. Hillary Clinton did not give a speech at her headquarters, and she should be ashamed of herself. So, that's my opinion. The moment their vote did not count any longer, she turned their backs to them, and it's truly a shame. It is truly a shame that she let her people down like that. They wanted at least a speech. That's all. Thank you very much, and I cannot wait to see the comment section below. Comment. Let me hear what you guys have.